Welcome back to the Griffonian Empire. Once again restored to its glory, as in, like, at the start of the game plus Skyfall, but we are ready this episode to become much more than just that. And let's start off by celebrating some of our victories. The Empire strikes back. After a series of reforms, miraculous victories, and countless rebellions, the long-suffering Griffonian Empire has managed to reclaim the Griffonian heartlands under the guidance of the Council of Three. While many of the still independent Griffin kingdoms were hoping that the three Archons would be satisfied with the realm they've carved out for themselves, it seems that this will not be the case, as today Archon Eros VII, with his young protege, Emperor Grover VI, in tow, made a speech announcing that the Griffonian Empire shall not stop until all Griffins are beneath its banner once more. Yes, and we will first be striking the center of Griffonia. We'll be reclaiming the original capital, and we'll be cleaning up some of these countries too. Erie and Erie always at war with each other. But yes, we'll kind of do that, and then we'll focus more on the north and the south. The only reason I didn't initially attack them is because both the north and the south are in the Entente. So I'm going to be brought into direct conflict with the Entente then, so I would rather clean up some of these nations that aren't in a faction first. Okay, well, we got our war goals, so let's attack some of these nations. I'm probably going to attack Avian Erie and Griffonstone first, and once they're finished, I will attack the other Erie, Rumare, and the Blackrock Bandits. Let's see how well this works. What? The entire time I just realized that none of my planes were actually doing any operations. But things are going well, so whatever. Let's finish it. Wait, what's this? Romeo requests Rima. Although surrounding a rather unusual Airite Arconate, requests that they be gifted the surrounding territory of Rima, seeing how this piece of land falls under our jurisdiction. Wait, so they want Rima? It doesn't have anything there, but it's an annoying piece of border gore to have them controlling this. Most certainly not. No thank you. I make all my decisions, obviously, based off of if it causes the borders to look bad or not. Okay, and the final nation has capitulated. So we'll take all states, and there we go. A nice Griffonian Empire expanded to some of its core borders. So let's rebuild Griffonstone now. And then we can core some of this territory and make it that much better. And so next, our targets are probably going to be all these nations that surround the Aquilian Republic, and then we can go to war with the Entente. I'm just a little nervous. The Aquilian Republic does have a decent amount of divisions. Maryland doesn't really have any, and the Griffonian Republic has a decent amount too. So I'll be cautious. I'll be slightly cautious of them. But I'm sure I'm more than capable of taking them out. So no, yeah, I forgot to deal with Rumare. Okay, let's see if they make this war difficult. They have 4 divisions sitting here. I hope we can pierce through them. Okay, it's, I guess we can use some planes. Some can, I guess we can move them to this airbase. Maybe we can trick them. Okay, Griffonstone repaired. Celebrations were held in Griffonstone today commemorating the completion of the Imperial Restoration Program recently launched by the government at the behest of Archonios VII. The birthplace of Griffonkind has truly seen better days before its reconquest by the Emperor, as years of neglect had reduced the vulnerable city to nothing more than a glorified town in the midst of collapsing. When Archonios VII saw the sorry state of the city with their own eyes, they declared that the birthplace of Griffonkind could not stay in such a state if the Empire was to control it. And mere days later, work had started on restoring the city to its former glory. Okay, so some people think we should kind of move our capital back to Griffonstone. I think this is a good step. This is the next step towards reclaiming the glory of the Griffon Empire. Griffonheim is kind of in northern Griffonia, where Griffonstone's kind of in the heart of Griffonia. So let's move our capital back to where it belongs. It's kind of weird that our capital's in a colony state right now. We'll have to reintegrate it. I think we need to take Rumeria. There we go. Okay, now we can reintegrate it. Nice. Well, this area down here, the fascists won, but then they flipped to non-aligned. Now they're like Tizinacatilia. Huh. That's funny. I guess the Lunar Empire probably isn't that happy about them kind of betraying them. Well, the Aquilian Republic barely beat us to getting war goals against all these countries. It's crazy. It was so close. Oh, but now they're gonna probably annex all of them. Okay, well, let's declare wars to get what we can out of this. Oh, well, we got a lot more out of that deal than I thought we would. That's good. Just looking at the borders as things currently stand, I appear to have an advantage, I would say, in some areas. Like, on the border over here, I think I have an advantage, and this is also a really easy encirclement. I'll have to see what I can do. I'm probably going to move this tank right there to start this off. Yeah. Before I declare war. There we go. Okay. I'm going to declare the war. They'll call their allies in. Oh, and the changelings are joining the war. They declared war on everybody they didn't have a border with first, but yep, now they're at war with the Solar Empire, and they'll take them out very quickly. I think the Civil War is just going to make everything way easier for the changelings, but we'll see what ends up actually happening, because I don't know. But I'm sure they'll just roll over everybody. Oh yeah, and the Solar Empire did take back Canterlot. That's if they had a little bit more time, they could have done very well. Okay, the Aquilian Republic capitulated, and that pretty much ends the war. They never called the Griffonian Republic in, so I'm probably just going to do that myself, because there's really no reason not to take this over at the same time. Okay, well, I just realized that I will have to do a naval invasion to get to kind of the rest of the Commonwealth down here, which isn't ideal, but it isn't too much of a problem, because I have built at least a little bit of a navy. It's nothing much, but it should be enough to get naval superiority right here for a second, just so all my troops can jump over. I just realized everybody loves these guys. They're getting 5 countries are sending them volunteers. Nova Griffonia, Stalingrad, parishes of Sycamon, Falcor Principality, and Socialist Republic of Longsword. I guess they are all probably rightfully scared of me. All their volunteers can't really do anything, though, because the Commonwealth only has 5 to 10 divisions. Like, almost all of the troops here, you can, like, see all the different flags. They're all pretty much volunteers. Oh, and we capitulated both of them. Well, the Griffonian Republic never capitulated because they were technically a minor, but they were going to capitulate at the same time anyway. But we won the war nonetheless. It wasn't actually that hard of a war, and I'm probably just going to take all states. I might puppet the Aquilian Republic and New Maryland just to get their navies. And here's the new Griffonian Empire, much stronger. We kind of have some borders to clean up in the north, and we do have our 2 puppets now, the state of New Maryland and the Aquilian Republic. It's pretty epic. That's pretty epic. I don't know why they're still a republic, even though they're fascist. That's a little funny. I don't think those 2 things really mix that well together. I guess it could have been like Rome, because there was the Senate, but after after Augustus, it was kind of pointless. I guess I can't say pointless. It still provided legitimacy to their rule, but they didn't have any power. It's time to reclaim the North. We have war goals against a lot of kind of random places, and notably not Vedina? Yeah? So we'll just have to justify against them. That'll take only 90 days. That's not too bad. We also have a war goal against Hochland, and it'll only be a problem if my puppets don't cooperate, because they have a navy with 11 ships. We have 16. Okay, we finished the Whitetail War. As expected, this Hochland War is kind of a problem. It's kind of annoying. Maybe I should have held off on this war for a while. I know the war goals don't really have timers, the ones you get in the focus tree, so I kind of could have waited, but we'll just continue on. We're going to annex the West, which will give us a ton of cores. It's way overpowered. And then we will probably do this oh, I guess we have to do Northern Peace and Order first. Okay, we've annexed the West. Let's do King Grover the First's only mistake. What even is this? Well, Vendina was... Oh, so this gives me the Annex war goal against that. I thought that they... Okay. While Vendina was nominally an imperial subject, in truth they were completely independent and cared little for the empire. This is because of Emperor Grover I's grave error, the only one he ever made. He made a deal with the local king. This contract has expired, and we shall ensure every Griffin, including Dinans, is united under the imperial banner. Okay, so he made a contract, and they kind of took advantage of that. That won't matter for long. We will simply annex our rightful land back. Okay, let's see if we can invade Hokham now. I feel like their entire army's over here. They do have a few garrison divisions, yeah, but we're landing. Yeah, this war is gonna be over. Yep. And that's a war. Same guy's still in charge. He's just our friend now. And of course we win. We'll just annex them directly. I don't want too many subjects because I'm probably just gonna have to annex them anyway. I mostly just want those guys' navies. This happens every time. This is the second time it's happened already in this run is the Griffonian Empire. Right as we are getting ready to declare war against someone else attacks them. And now the River Coalition is attacking Longsword before I get the war goal, just like what the Aquilian Republic did. And the thing is, the River Coalition actually isn't that strong yet. I might just declare war on them right after this. Because they aren't that strong, and I know that they will get really strong. Huh, what's this? County of Silesia seeks to join the Reichsbach. As the current upheaval in international politics continue to reverberate throughout the world, the Silesian have deemed us to be their greatest chance of surviving. Yes, they're very smart. The Silesia. Very smart. All the other AI stupid. They think they can stop us. These guys, they're smart, and I respect that. I respect that they know what they're doing. I kind of want to, conquer the entire continent, but they deserve it. They deserve it. They were smart. They know who's the boss. So, they get a join. Now we have this... finally a member of our faction. Wait. Oh! The parishes of Sycamore was their puppet, so they're actually stronger than I thought, too. Huh. Anyway, they were smart, so they get entry. What? King Elias Whitecrest swears fealty. Oh, the kingdom of... I guess I'm lucky I waited to declare the war. They sent us a letter, and they want to come back to us. That's good. Oh, the answer thing is messed up. Both of them just say welcome back into the fold. The top one lets us be... But the bottom one definitely just declines this. So, they're smart too. More people being smart. I'm impressed. But now, Broadfield will have to... We'll have to use some military might. Okay, they actually capitulated really quick. They weren't holding together very well. Let's annex them. The Principality of Lushi, they were smart and joined us, but we'll still annex them through peaceful means. Oh, and we can demand things from the River Coalition. I guess let's prepare, because if they deny, I guess we might get a free war goal. So let's prepare for our battle against the River Coalition. This is a little sooner than I expected. Well, I didn't realize we had another war goal in the south, so let's clean this one up too. Okay, Wingbarty is justifying a war goal against us. So the River Coalition can have their peace. We'll have to deal with Wingbarty first. So the Solar Empire is falling in the west. The Octurian Order won in the north, and we are not gonna fall for Wingbardy's mind games against us with their humble 100,000 manpower. Yep. We're not gonna let our ponies suffer under Griffin talons. Well, you might already be in that situation, but anyway. Oh, and they do actually declare war. I was thinking maybe there would be something making them not actually declare war when they're going to lose, but... And that was a nice war. Stupid of Wingbardy to even declare it in the first place, but I guess it's just kind of their AI doing whatever. And we'll probably just annex everything. Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed as we played as the kind of overpowered Griffonian Empire. Nothing really stands in our way. I guess it could be fun invading Equestria. The changelings are obviously at this point going to take over. There's nothing the Solar, Lunar Empire, anybody else can do. Maybe if Stalingrad decided to help, and if the Lunar and Solar Empire somehow came to a peace deal, well, the Solar Empire is going to capitulate, but we'll have to see what happens next time. Remember to like, remember to subscribe, I'd really appreciate that, and see you guys in the next episode.